By the end of the 1970s, Erma Bombeck had become a household name. Her hilarious takes on marriage, motherhood, and housekeeping were seen by tens of millions of Americans. They enjoyed her syndicated humor column, At Wit's End, her best-selling books, and her regular appearances on Good Morning America. Now you can get a better understanding of the woman behind the words. Bombeck's family has donated her large collection of handwritten manuscripts, fan letters, photos, and other memorabilia. It's all gone to her alma mater, the University of Dayton, where it's on display in an exhibition called Beyond the Byline. And in the March-April issue of the Saturday Evening Post, you'll get a sneak peek at it, with all its wit, wisdom, and humanity, and rediscover the woman who made us laugh. The Bombeck collection will be on public exhibition at the University of Dayton through June 15th, and the full archives are available by appointment. Also in the pages of our next issue, you'll hike through the beautiful White Mountains of New Hampshire and discover trailside accommodations still working today that were created during a time when hiking was primarily a social activity. Since 1889, the Appalachian Mountain Club has offered overnight lodgings with names like Lakes of the Clouds Hut and the Madison Spring Hut. They offer adventurers not only camaraderie, but warmth, food, and a place to sleep. And guests are spared the burden of carrying days' worth of supplies on their backs as they enjoy the area, hiking hut to hut through history. When Franklin Delano Roosevelt was a young man, he dreamed of reaching the heights achieved by his famous cousin Theodore Roosevelt. And by 1920, he had worked his way up the ladder within the Democratic Party to become its vice presidential nominee. Then in 1921, polio took his legs and nearly his life. His political career seemed at an end. But he didn't give up, and the man who returned to politics after polio had been forever changed. In The Making of a President, you'll explore how FDR's struggle with polio turned him into the president who led the country out of the Great Depression and through World War II. These are only a few stories you'll find in the March-April issue of the Saturday Evening Post. You'll also discover the promise of deep brain stimulation to fight addictions and dementia, how the country's oldest small-gauge railroad was saved, how small towns can cope with a shifting economy, and much, much more.